Team Blue, Team Red is still waiting for one guy, but how did you get that name? How did you get that name? How did Blizzard allow it to pass? Dogs hit God. I'm not gonna say how it's supposed to. Oh my god. Why is that so funny? We got a barefoot Jiren. Thanatos. Yeah, Thanos is right there. Azakati, you want Team Red? We're actually missing one guy. We got Blazy Wazy, Divas, Foggy, and UK1. We are missing a dude though on Team Red. Hopefully they'll get in very, very soon. But we're gonna let this duel play out. Jiren gonna be up first versus UK. DH versus a Paladin. He's prepped and ready to go. Dude, you got the full Cataclysmic set ready. Look at this boy. He's gonna get the Chill Avengers with a Hodge rolling up on the UK. He's gonna bail out of them. Malik shooting up. It's just gonna have to move out of the way of the Paladin. It's gonna hit him in the prison. Just gonna try to wait out the Shield Avengers for a bit. Very, very smart move. No! Oh, he does dissipate here. He didn't do damage. Into the stun. Trick it out of Jiren. Looks like it's going to be Human Rachel out. Does get interrupted into the I-beam, but UK does get the full damage in. It's going to go blurring this a little bit early. Jiren does some wings up and running. And when you get the last man go and join, it's going to be Luddy. My man, welcome back. UK either back to the duel. Jiren is in a very low health, actually. Bubba coming down. That's going to be Metamorphosis out of UK. He's just trying to mobile. He's just trying to stay mobile and away from the Paladin. Waited out for the bubble ASAP, but that's going to be minute long wings coming in for Jiren right forwards. Stun coming in by UK. That's going to be hard, so no way out of this. No trinket available. Does he survive? And Jiren no longer has wings. Is that going to be enough? UKL does get that. Barely any damage left. Does he get from pot shots? Oh my god, he got Jiren so close to low health, like 10%. And this has Metamorphosis. Don't turn your back to this Paladin. He's just trying to end you right now. You need to get that healing rolling. And it looks like UK is going to have to wait this out. Hopefully picked up a Warlock Hellstorm from one of these logs. Dropping on Darkness on top of this Paladin. Doesn't stun on him. Needs to get the resources. And that's going to be a big old Metamorphosis. Can he tap out Jiren fast enough? Big Annihilate's coming out and he does slice right through him. With Big Annihilate, it's going to be a dog. Dog is up next. Full kidney shot onto UK. Gonna be a full kidney with a full vendetta. Lots of damage coming out. UK is gonna have the hardest time dealing with this rogue. He's gonna get a stun on him and a disengage to follow. Just eventually retreating out of that situation. That's gonna be big dots rolling. UK is just dead just through the dots alone. The assassination rogue dots from this poor old farmer right here. That was all it took. Divas is up next is Enhance. I don't really know how Enhance is gonna do against an assassination rogue, but it might be one of the roughest duels we've ever seen, ever. Literally ever. Sap coming in on the Divas. And Dog is going to be able to get that opener while in the waterfall. The sewage waterfall. Going to knock them both out for a second. Does get an opener, but it looks like Divas is doing fairly little health. Oh, poison bomb proccing. Lots of damage to Divas, just running out of it immediately. That's what he has to care about. He has to watch out for the poison bomb procs off of the rogue. As long as he can do that, he'll be just fine. Dog's hit is going to get a Cloak of Shadows off of that stun totem. That was going to be a hex coming out for Divas. Not going to happen though. Another poison bomb and he just walks right out of it, which is perfect. The less time he spends on poison bombs, the better. Divas is trying to get a setup on the dogs and is actually getting quite a bit of damage. Sunder coming down. He's going to go for a big old setup. Will be evasion coming in for dogs actually. Big evasion coming in. Why? Divas is going to be able to get through the evasion fairly easily. With those rock bodies in there, can get even Frostbrand and Flame Tongue weapon rolling too. Going to be big damage to Dog's head though. Malik to follow onto the rogue and he's going to try to bail out of that with evasion. Going to be an order by totem right on top of Dogs. And Divas could almost hit him if he just AoE'd in a random direction. I feel like he almost could have had at least a 60% chance of snapping out the rogue. It's going to have to go pick up the eyes. Divas hasn't popped any massive cooldowns yet. Dogs still holding on to Trinket and the human Trinket, I'm pretty sure. But no cloak, no evasion, no vanish either. If only Divas had better control of his pet. Like the Earth Ellie pet, you just can't control it. He's just doing his own thing, but if you could at least get the pet to attack dogs to get him out of stealth, that'd be awesome. We're gonna be sundering onto dogs in this opener, and D.Va's just trying to get a setup, trying to get this guy low. It's gonna be popping some cool deals. Dogs is gonna go for the big damage to Vendetta. That's gonna be wall for D.Va's. Needs to not stand in poison bomb, and dogs barely has any health. Killer shot coming down on D.Va's. It's gonna break out of it shortly. It's gonna clap on dogs, whatever, shrinking. Just got enough of storm strikes in there, eliminated that rogue immediately. Thanos is up next. Oh, Thanatos is up next. I'm gonna call him Thanos though. It's gonna be Void Elf Rogue. Big damage available. Look at him, all purple. Ooh, big kick onto Divas, interrupting one to cast. And Divas is not gonna be able to get out of that situation. Warlock Healthstone might need to come out of this situation if he wants to use a port. I mean, maybe it might be one opportunity he might need. Does use a big heal right now to stay alive. Is gonna go for the big Ascendance. And Thanos is gonna go for that evasion. And Divas is gonna go for a bit of a heal. Tricky coming out at the very, very last moment. Can he do anything though? Or is he down for the count? Trying to maintain his health. Still somehow doing it. And then Envenom. Big Envenom hit. Just takes him out. Next up, Blazy Wazy. Gonna get a couple of incidents of Thanos, keeping him in there, keeping him next to him. Oh, blind, as he does get him with a horror effect. And Thanos is just gonna have such an advantage over that right now. Does interrupt him on a Chaos Bolt. Into a full kidney shot, dispatching this mage over this Warlock pretty easily with a wall getting forced down. Blaze is gonna be able to get easy damage out. Chaos Bolt is gonna fly at the stroke, smacking him once. Is he gonna be able to get a second smack? Not even need it. No, Maledict. No. God damn it, my camera moved. I didn't like how my camera moved. I missed the snipe. Just missed it. I suck at what I do. Albertha's up next. They're gonna feared out immediately with Chaos Bolt flying. Oh, Hunter gonna drop down that turtle a little bit early. Dropped it out a little bit early. And it looks like Blazy might just want to go changing out his pet. He's not going to be able to do that much with this pet. Sniper shot coming around this corner. Look at him taking a corner position on the stairs. Just got barely line of sight, and this thing's getting feared out. It's actually a perfect position. Fear coming out into a Chaos Bolt. Does Alberta have anything though? Is going to go for that aim shot, blasting through those Chaos Bolts. Damage to Blazy, but it's going to be nothing he can do. That's going to be more like popping Dark Soul instability immediately into Zakati, who's right next to him. Cataclysm coming out. Not going to happen. Penetrop coming in, and that's going to be a big old port for the Warlock. Does Zakati have a grip for him? Does grip him onto Chaos Bolts. Fear trying to land. Going to be instant trinket adaptation actually out of Zakati. Adapted that fear immediately. Shadow Fear to follow. As I've already Lichborn rolling. Chaos Bolts are coming. Gonna get an interrupt on that last moment. That's it. Luddy's up next. Looks like Luddy is gonna be up next. Come on, Zakati. Just get in there, man. Force out that duel. Gotta go, and Luddy wants to go for that bow, though. What a nice guy. What an honorable man. Zakati gonna bow to him? Nope. Not even a bow. Just gonna get the resources rolling. Get the battle standard rolling for the Alliance. What do you think is an Azeroth trait? That's gonna be big damage coming in for Luddy. Dropping down the Infernal with a Chaos Bolt. Oh, Zakati's ass for a second. Fed him backwards a little bit. AMS for Zakati, and used to heal this as much as possible. Not gonna have adaptation for quite a bit of time, and that's gonna be lots of damage for Luddy. That's gonna be big horror effect of Zakati with another Chaos Bolt to smack him down. No! Pet and Trump comes in, and Luddy, another fear order to Zakati with the Chaos Bolt does land this one. Big damage, and does get that Immolate in there. Zakati gonna grip Luddy out next to him. Used to get the big kills rolling. That's going to be Maledict onto Zakati and let these guys wall up and running. Just chasing after the wolf. That's going to be Infernal dropping down and falling apart. Zakati is going to get some resources rolling of his own. Interrupting Luddy on a Fear cast. That's going to be Chaos Bolt smacking in the face. But does get a bit of healing though. Chaos Bolt does get line. Zakati needs to make sure those Jet Strikes are there. Every time he takes a big hit. That's going to be Lichborn coming out right now. As a defensive stun to Luddy. Luddy's going to trick it out of it as he has full necrotics on him. Luddy can't heal. Luddy just cannot heal. Normally, his heal for what is it, demon armor heals him a little bit once he's full health, but now he just has zero healing at all. I think his mastery doesn't even get to heal, because normally mastery reduces damage randomly of every hit that he takes, but now it doesn't. The Necrotics do fall off though. Zakati does get to line that Chaos Bolt and let it kind of out in the open, trying to see if he can land a Fear. Has the pet for CC if he doesn't want to go for it. Big Army of the Dead joins in. Luddy tried to get that last stitch Chaos Bolt in, and that's not going to happen. Fear coming out, but Zakati does have that AMS rolling, and Foggy charging right in there. Doesn't want to give Zakati an opportunity. Nope. He's running circles around him. Okay, he's just running circles around the guy. Does he want to go for the honor duel? It looks like he does want to go for the honor duel. He went it out for Zakati's Army of the Dead, and I guess he let Zakati maybe death strike him. Oh, it's gonna be full honor duel. Okay, Zakati, how we looking? No AMS available, no Apocalypse, but everything else is got. But a lot of cooldowns though, 23% damage. It might be tough. It's gonna be stunned with Foggy. Gonna get a trick out of it. Try to see if he can get some damage on Zacati, but Zacati's gonna line him. Hand of Freedom with a pony up. That's gonna be a big transfusion for Zacati right now. Trying to get heals. Foggy doesn't have bop or anything to stop that heal. Gonna be a hide so that he adapts immediately. Shield of Vengeance rolling for Foggy right now. Try to get him to pop like Zacati. And Zacati fairly low in health. Might have to go for Dark Pact a little bit earlier than he expects it. Try to see if maybe he can juke out on front of Foggy. Maybe interrupt him. Not gonna happen though. Trying to avoid this paladin like the plague. Shield of Vengeance, I think, does pop into Zacati, but does get split between the pets. Zacati's at low health. Oh no, Death Pact didn't go in. He trusted his death strikes too much and got crit on. Alrighty, boys, get me another duel going on you. We got plenty of time, boys. Paladin for life for the Alliance. Yo, if you want to get that going. So are we gonna get Alcazar versus Zacati duel though after this 1v1?